Evening everyone, this is Paul at Mr Yummy at Something Yummy. Thank you for ordering your Yummy box, and I'm really looking forward to delivering it to you on Wednesday. So most people, if you've had my meals before, you normally get a video of me demonstrating the food, how to plate that. I'm sorry I can't do that this evening because yesterday we had a very last minute regular customer ring to say their plans had changed and they could have a meal. So they persuaded me to let them have our demonstrator meal and the spare one in case anything went wrong. So we had to go through today, everything had to be right, and it's a really, really good day in the kitchen. So normally I'll show you what's inside your Yummy box, but I can't because everything's tucked away in the fridge. There's a few Yummy boxes piled up behind me. What they do get, what I can show you is, particularly for people who have not had it before, is just a little thank you letter in there, and also how to plate and how to reheat your meal. The meal is fully cooked, so we've cooked it all today, and we've baked the bread, and everything is in there with all the instructions of how to plate it, how to store it, and how to serve it. There are guides, and it all depends on what oven you've got, and also I suppose it depends on your kitchen experience. You know, you might be able to do it better than I suggested, but the idea of Yummy Box is that anyone can make the meal. So you can be a trained chef, you can be a teenager, you can be a man that doesn't cook, or somebody who doesn't normally do anything like this. So the idea is it's simple. You get an amazing 3-course yummy meal with some home baked bread, and without lots of pots and pans, because you can heat everything up and what I've put the food in if you choose to. You can put it in pans if you want to. It's entirely up to you, but this is just an idea. So first thing is obviously when you get the box, other than the bread, keep everything in the fridge so it's nice and safe and chilled properly. Secondly, really important for those people who don't know that, it's when you're cooking the food, before you're doing it, about half an hour, even an hour before, take it out of the fridge so it's at room temperature, particularly with the beef, because it just makes it even more tender and much easier to actually cook. So in your box you've got a freshly baked bread, I've baked that today, and with some whipped butter. This week I've made a parsley butter, so it's got fresh double cream, salt and parsley, and the bread. So the bread, it's made it today. Put it in the oven for about 4 or 5 minutes before you're ready to serve it. It just freshens up a bit. It'll make your house smell of bread, and it's just warm, and it's just yummy, isn't it? So you've got your souffle. It's a twice baked souffle. So I've already cooked that once, and it's it's not for the light-hearted. It's a very calorific meal, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. But it's lots of double cream in there from Biddlesford Farm, lots of cheese in there as well, and some nice bacon lardons on there to go with that. Your main course for the meat course is a slow cooked feather blade of beef, and that's from the Isle of Wight Meat Company. So it's cattle that's grown and reared on the island. That's been cooked really slowly in its liquor. So it's red wine, beef stock, shallot, garlic, bay leaf, rosemary, and then I thicken that sauce up as well. I've got some meat bones in there, some beef bones in there, to get some real flavour in there, and some red currant jelly just to give it like even sweetness, and I've reduced it down. It's really, really rich, a really rich sauce, and it goes well with that beef. You then got a really creamy, almost potato puree really, which is all silky and smooth, and it's full of double cream and full of butter, so don't count these calories on this one. And you've got a poached carrot as well, which has been done in butter, and some green broccoli, so just to make you feel good about yourselves. And then straight onto the pudding, where I come from. It's a sticky toffee pudding, so there's loads of dates in it, loads of brown sugar in that, but again there's a butterscotch sauce for that, and some pecans on that, and some double cream from Biddlesford Farm to put on there. So it's a really rich menu. It's definitely autumnal, definitely warming for a midweek treat when it's dark outside, and I'll be honest, you'll probably want to go to bed when you've eaten it because it's quite a heavy meal. With the bread as well. The last thing you're going to find, you always get a Mr Yummy treat. Well, this is slightly different this week because obviously it's Remembrance Day tomorrow on the 11th of November. So with the kind help of Mrs Yummy, my wife, she's made us an amazing lemon and poppy seed biscuit in the shape of a poppy, and she's decorated it as a poppy. And as a thank you to your orders this week, we're going to make a donation to the British Legion for every order that we've had. So I hope you really enjoy your food. and you enjoy your meal and you enjoy your early night in bed. And any questions, please feel free to get me. You can always get me. We're on my social media channels, on direct message. My phone number's on here as well. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.